In today's gaming news, we take a tour of Destiny's planets, Zenimax is hit with layoffs, and the Stomping Land gets removed from Steam. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. My name is Force here with your day's gaming news. First up today, Destiny's launch is just around the corner, but if you can't wait to take a look at the game's planets, then you can do so now thanks to a collaboration between Bungie and Google. They recently released DestinyPlanetView.com, in which you can take a Street View style tour of the planets Venus, Mars, as well as the Moon. This is complete with narration, screenshots, and even some short video clips like crazy dancing. I don't know, I saw that and just thought it was stupid annoying. I just wanted to tell you guys about this because, you know, I am looking forward to Destiny, and while this itself is just sort of a gimmick, the one nice thing about it is it gives us a good idea as to the atmosphere and the environment. It shows off different enemies types, and you know, that's nice. I had never seen Venus or Mars before. I didn't know what those planets look like, so I guess I got to take a look at that. I mean, it's gimmicky, it's marketing, whatever. I just wanted to tell you guys about it anyways. Next up in news, it looks like Zenimax, the company behind The Elder Scrolls Online, is being hit with layoffs. In a statement to Joystick, Bethesda VP of PR and Marketing Pete Hines said, "As is the norm for games of this type, we had ramped up a large workforce to develop a game of vast scale and ramped up our customer service to handle the expected questions and community needs of The Elder Scrolls Online at launch. Now that we are nearly 6 months post-launch, we have a thriving online community and a game that runs smoothly." He then later went on to say that they will be adjusting staffing accordingly to coincide with the current needs and demands. And what that means is they're cutting staff because the demands in The Elder Scrolls Online aren't as high right now. Frankly, this happens all the time. Games ramp up for the big push for launch, especially with MMOs and the extra customer support and everything. And then if things don't skyrocket from there, cuts are just simply going to happen. So yes, The Elder Scrolls Online launched, and yes, they say that they're doing well, and you know, they've got a decent subscriber base and all that stuff, but they didn't take off, they didn't become the next greatest MMO, and as a result, they have more people on staff than needed, and so they made some cuts. So again, it's not surprising, it is unfortunate, of course, for the people who lose their jobs, but I don't think I would say this was unexpected. And last up in news today, I want to inform you guys that the game The Stomping Land has been removed for purchase from Steam. The Stomping Land is a multiplayer survival sandbox game set in a dino-infested world. It was actually kickstarted in June of 2013 and added to Steam's early access earlier this year. However, again, it is no longer available for purchase. Now, some people would see that and say, oh, the developers are taking all this early access and Kickstarter money, they're cutting their losses and running. And while you could assume that, because as of this moment, we've got no official statement from the developer, it's important to note that it was actually recently revealed that they're going to be switching from Unreal Engine 3 to Unreal Engine 4. And this is going to be a monumental undertaking. They're basically remaking the game essentially on a brand new engine. So if I were to assume anything without any details further than what we have so far, I would say, you know, they realize this is going to take quite a long time. They're completely overhauling the game, and so they wanted to take it down for purchase so people weren't buying into something that might not get updated for a long time. I mean, again, they're stopping development on the Unreal Engine 3 version of this game. So, you know, it sucks for people who are looking forward to this and following its development and getting continuous updates, because that's probably not going to happen as they are overhauling the title. But it's actually sort of responsible of them to take it down for purchase, knowing the road that they have ahead of them. I also want to let you guys know about a couple of extra things today. First and foremost, fellow YouTuber Northern Lion has released a YouTube video, 30 minutes of Civilization Beyond Earth gameplay. I know there's a few people who are looking forward to this title, so I wanted to point you in his direction. And then also, Need for Speed Rivals is coming to the EA Access program. Now, if you don't remember, this is actually a subscription program where you can get discounts on EA titles, as well as access to a library of EA games that you can play for free, and the Need for Speed Rivals is going to be added to that library. So if you're part of that program, you're going to be able to pick up this game and just play it in the very near future. And that is going to do it, guys, for today's episode of the show. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to comment in the comment section below about any of the topics discussed here today. Go ahead and check out that Destiny tour thing if you're looking forward to the game. It's unfortunate about Zenimax layoffs. I guess, how do you feel about the fact that they don't need more staff and that they're having to cut staff? Are you surprised? And then lastly, the Stomping Land being removed for purchase from Steam. Do you agree with me that this is actually a responsible route? It's disappointing either way, but I think this is the right thing for them to be doing. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day. Once again, this has been Force, and you have just been force-fed. What are you doing? Chair's making funny noises. It's really hard to record with this thing going on. I could make a good dance video, though.